Hello my friends, welcome to my new channel. Let's enjoy the grand finals highlights of ESL Clash of Nations between Team NKT versus Talon Esports.
The glory of being the winner of the Clash of Nations. That's something Talon and NKT are trying to attain right now. Teerapong is looking to play immediately into Bando, getting the first kill. Governor getting two of his own, and Talon immediate aggression, just take the pace of the game and put it on their own.
Yeah, immediately put them to the meat grinder there. Now they know that they were able to spot the spike somewhere already on that hookah position. JitboyS actually places his camera on that A site. There's no rotation just yet, but they are going back quickly here as the three. Might be a misread. But I mean, to be fair, they could just scrouge back onto B, and during the pistol, it's not really going to be such a big issue here for Talon Esports. The only big thing right now is they don't really have any cipher traps to kind of figure out that that is going to be that B site push. And now with like about 20 seconds missed, they might be looking at the other direction and go back and head to that B. Is it going to be a quick push, or are both players, both teams just going to be walking? Seems like it's going to be the former for now, Dax, but they're about to hit that timer perfectly. 20 seconds in, and they have to start planting that spike.
Yeah, Laz looking away though. Talon on the other hand, still watching out for elbow. The poison's not going to be the play immediately. The flash, and Laz just pushing forward. He gets three already for the round. Here comes the knife, and he slashes the throat of Lenny.
Oh my god, man. What is
took
that?
Risk with the advance, and they will take the pistol.
A bit of confusion right now from Talon. Ban's so close, he might actually get spotted here.
Here comes Teerapong, and Ban shutting it down immediately. SoCoolSoDa though, quickly with the trade. NKT had most of their forces towards short, and JitboyS, he's gotten on top of the APC. Impressive movement for a side for sure. And JitboyS, he gets one of his own, but NKT is still pressing the advantage. Spike though has been left behind. They see the lineup with the Molly. And NKT has a chance here to rotate the feather, but they still want to press the issue. Playing still towards the safe side. Lenny over onto tower, trying to peek past the smoke if ever. But NKT gets the plant going, and they now have the advantage, holding by lamps here.
Lots of smokes too for them to try to push their way towards two. So that is, Lenny's going to be using the dog here. It's a little bit of information just about that. Crws a little bit farther away. It's Lenny really just on the first contact. Crws has been heavily tagged. Gets one first. All right, looking a little bit brighter, but time and HP not on his side. So it's either push or save, but the former is just a tad bit more dangerous, especially now that it doesn't have too much wiggle room to work with.
I've got your trail.
All right, there it is. Seekers to expose. qqGOD pushing up. That actually stuns Governor. They could chase them if ever. But look at the stuns, look at the satchels. He's gonna have to back away. Governor's got the boom boom pals and finds qqGOD. Very messy. And Talon making the best of a bad situation. NKT caught. Last player gonna be on the other side of the wall. They can start defusing this if they want to. Laz, position exposed. Position gonna be, well, jettisoned off.
And exploiting that right now. So they're the ones with the brimstone, and they're the ones with the operator. Ban is online here.
We haven't seen Ban throughout this entire tournament played an operator, but again,
Nice.
was the duelist player from his previous team before, just because of this kind of impact that he brings to the plate. qqGOD though.
That's ambitious. A shorty from afar. qqGOD though flies on high. Cloudburst gonna be into play. Feels the scan though with the trip bars. Here it goes again. Free prime. And now the orbital strike just to cook up the corpses of NKT. Talon Esports, they're getting another one. They're mostly posted up actually on the short with that kind of utility. So maybe an opening here for NKT especially. Smokes though are out. Angels good for the denial. That's why they left it open. Governor had the angle to play from. Teerapong gonna fall already. And Talon Esports They're rushing through the fountain with the blades. qqGOD though advancing on forward, trying to play at the CT. He knows that Crws is nearby. The spike though planted. Contact looking to be found, but Boom One Love. You got SoCoolSoDa still watching out for Heaven here. A one-way setup also to dissuade the push, but qqGOD, patience, beautiful flank to catch out Crws. The long lurk working out in NKT's favor. Now it will be them trying to bust through this dam, and Laz is there to flood and get to 3v2 though. Boom One Love still inside the lamps here. You do have to watch out for Lenne. He's the one close by. Popping the flash, getting in there. Boom One Love can't escape. Ban also, brilliant blade. And Ban, that was just beautiful. Talon take the lead from it, but Ban is on fire right now. NKT, it does feel like they're not as ready compared to Talon. Talon are the ones with the hot hands coming in from that previous series. Teerapong had been struggling to survive, but Laz, a beautiful corner to play from elevation, leads to isolation. And Laz gets two along the way. Also uses the lock screen to prevent that third contact points. Does he still know the Crws is nearby? Wall's gonna be up. Crws now catching out Laz. Damage done by Talon in response. Lenne somehow making his way towards Market. Even makes a wish towards Fountain, and it's granted. That's the spike down here, Azurai. So Talon hustled their way to watch out for this angle. qqGOD though finding Crws. It's just skirmish after skirmish across the map. But here we have it. 2v1 possible. Teerapong. Oh, that got very dangerous. Does he wait for qqGOD? That might be the smarter option right now. Angels also to push Lenne off. But Lenne wants to repick this. Lenne wants to fight. He knows if he takes too long, it's going to be a 2v1. He now goes for the flash, sees qqGOD in front of him. And NKT, they'll take that one. Also, Lenne, though, ops in hand here. Talon, you're on the sky. You love to play towards B long. He does ditch the operator, though, for a Vandal this time around. And Governor's the one who finds a pick elsewhere. Talon clogging the lanes with off angles. Now Lenne is there to peek, but qqGOD, despite the cyber cage, still finds the kill anyway. Onto the side, NKT's trying Ban, though out in the open, and Teerapong will finally get a bit of revenge there. Smokes out too. NKT still around the long area. Look at qqGOD. He's trying to push into elbow. JitboyS causing chaos on that contact point near the front line. Governor into the backside right now. And NKT calls to disengage. They're bringing the spike towards A here, but qqGOD is still lurking around.
Yeah, you can see the ping already. They're pretty aware of him still being in that position. But you're not going to know about JitboyS. This is huge.
True.
Talks out SoCoolSoDa. That's going to be quite important. And who's going to be able to get the dub? It's them. Governor has all the information in the world right now. Using the boom bot, gravitate the attention of SoCoolSoDa. Last seen on short, he has a flash, so he has to get closer first. Because if he tries to play on the spike itself, it's going to be quite impossible. Governor doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's right behind him. qqGOD, timing is going to be very crucial here.
And look at qqGOD. He checked out the spike even. Now he knows he can just honestly wait it out. Now he's gonna go slowly in, and easy pickings for qqGOD. Isn't a point of concern though here for Talon. They're running into a double controller, moving to NKT's defense, but crossfire set. Teerapong sees first target, but Talon with the overrun instead. Lenne, Ban, they're on board now. Into the side they go. SoCoolSoDa still fighting faster, and qqGOD as well doing some immense damage. But it's a 2v1 now. Everything left to Laz, and the snakebite lineup is a good stall for that initial plan.
You're just gonna TP.
Yeah, as soon as that happens, Talon's like, okay, sure. Nice lineup, we're out.
There it is. So Crws, one more smoke, one more molly. Well, his teammate's gonna be just right behind him, JitboyS. Okay, Laz is already here. Should know that Shower is a position. That camera is just going to burn a lot of time here. He wants to get in close and personal and try to scan them. But the problem is, yeah, there it is. Hello. There it is.
Nice lineup. And
he did.
Oh my god.
he has had enough with the double up there from Talon. One crouched, one standing.
Speaking of playing something to their advantage, triple stack on B long here. Both the duelists. They got SoCoolSoDa. And Talon, knowing, again, it's a double flash. You don't want to play against that. Lenne, though, does get the trade. SoCoolSoDa's by himself right now. Oh, that's going to be a big fight. Yes, Bat opens up the B site. There is going to be the pinch on the Governor, but they've opened up the rest of the the map. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a straight shot onto B. The punish play from NKT actually backfires here, Dax.
I mean, Talon has just decided, okay, sure you're gonna play the TP. We'll keep an eye out towards shower. You have that long control. We'll take it away from you.
That's going to be a lot of time. Well, good thing for Laz here is at least he does have his Viper wall on that B side if he wants to go for a fight against it. Alright, so he's just probably going to look for
I
that
got the timing.
lurking Governor here. Governor's timing
That's
is
unlucky,
insane.
bro. Oh!
Oh, but who's going to get the battle though? Because Laz spots it. 1 versus 1 at least for this time. Ooh, and Governor beats it out. Seeker is available, as well as the Orbital. Crws trying to look for a pick elsewhere. Laz is just so strong with these kind of engagements. Crws can't push through. Needed by Teerapong. There is going to be a pinch, but look at the pinch coming in. The raise. Governor wants this. They're chasing for him first, but boom, one love. Jumps shots through the smoke. Insanity. 2 versus 4. 40 seconds. There is time, but unfortunately not enough bodies to fight against.
Yeah, NKT, they got that first pick and they started running away with it. Laz, he had that only rifle there. Crws, he tried to fight back, but Laz gets 3. Yeah, Talon, they have the blades available still. They're just trying to get away from the info gathering tools of NKT. They decide though to push the big red button, and now the orbital strike allows Governor to get in there. SoCoolSoDa over on the corner. Governor though, this is a seat of power, and no one can stop him so far. 2 down to his hand. qqGOD now exposed to having the operator playing onto the elbow, and Talon, they're already happy with the sight take that they have here. They're in position to catch anyone coming out from the CT side. Ban using those blades to dance with. Here we go again. Smoke for both of the angles of opportunity for NKT. Both doorways basically covered now. And Ban still trying to brawl with Laz. Laz eventually gets the punish after the pressure from the star, but JitboyS catching out qqGOD in response, and Governor still, he's up on top of the tin can yet again. It's bringing hollow here for NKT, and Talon will close the lid on that round. 10-8 here.
And I feel like Talon realized it's all the more on B. Just the Viper bit here on the A site. SoCoolSoDa with the flash, sure, but that still at least exposes Labs in the back of the site.
Yeah, the smokes are out too, and Talon, on the other hand, already invading into Labs, and more so. Talon, though, do want to still try and clear out Labs, but Labs punishing Governor immediately. This does force Talon to think, do we commit onto this A side? JitboyS, though, making a better decision now with a pick onto SoCoolSoDa, making it easier for Talon to just go for the commitment itself. Teerapong, though, a platform to play from. They're up on heaven, he gets 1. It's 3v3 to whom one love now, moving forward from the back sides. And it's still the presence of Laz that makes Talon a bit wary. You do have Crws trying to get on the way. Look for the lineup for the next rainy day. qqGOD, on the other hand, just doesn't want to cross the line of the trip bar. One love, though, winning the fight here onto the side. He gets banned, but does he know JitboyS is nearby? Now he does. 2v2. Neurotheft also into play. JitboyS is still a big pressure point that NKT need to alleviate. Molly, though, buying so much time, doing the damage, and Crws will burn qqGOD down at the end. Talon Esports, post-plant still a symbol of their victory.
I've got your trail.
There it is. Eat your vegetables, kids. The cabbages will come for you if you don't. Oh, that op shot misses. qqGOD still wants more, but he will get punished for it. SoCoolSoDa around the corner. JitboyS finds and loses the fight. But now they know he's there. Spike not planted at the front of the side. They're a little bit afraid of this. And this actually forces...
Spike planted.
Ooh.
Close. Yeah, dangerous retake there from NKT. Puma and Love, though, still giving the fight towards Talon. Governor watching out for the elbow. Spots out Laz along the way. Puma and Love with a second one, making it 2v2 for the time being. And NKT decide to just bring their forces towards one angle. This does mean Governor, he's trying to pursue. Laz catches out Crws, and oh, Governor, he looked away at the last moment. Laz will provide that final kill, and NKT make it to double digits too.
With the rifles. Oh, they're pushing this one. They actually want to commit to the fight, but it blows up in their face. 3 versus 2. NKT biting off more than they can chew.
Yeah, Talon just gets in there, and they immediately take the advantage. They understand that NKT is that kind of team who loves to play the aggressive angle in one of those tighter corridors on the map. And they always post up as many people as they can to make it happen. But do they keep tabs on market still? Puma Love, an opening perhaps, but JitboyS, a sixth sense to notice what's going on. And this means B side is wide open for Talon now.
Last player just all the way on that A side. They are still, again, wary of it. That's why Bat is the one that's going to be dashing in. Shouldn't even realize that could just be the save. Governor gravitating the rest of the team on this B push. SoCoolSoDa is there, but he doesn't have anybody to peek with him. Ban's going to be just, again, lurking for the moment. Right now they're trying to create that opening. But the dog finds, I'm pretty sure, almost everyone.
That's big intel right now for NKT. Talon, though, will decide to take the space towards B-Long and Ban, trying to make an impact. The Puma Love will snuff that fire out quickly. It's 5v4, they're over the strike also to allow Talon to try and cross. qqGOD hugging the wall, spots out Governor. From this point on, the operator is just an absolute menace. Showstoppers there too, and NKT looking to provide a bit more of a show. JitboyS fighting back though. He's vulnerable from the snake fight. He's getting them one by one, but it's not enough. Too many numbers and too many targets. We go to overtime as per usual. qqGOD, he's really making a beautiful case for himself to be one of the top duelists in the Thai region. This has been the heart of this NKT squad for so long. Laz also ready for action. The flash though gets a connection. Talon want to push this one. They do check the corner. Governor does draw first blood, and that's a big pick for Talon. Laz is gone now from the equation. Teerapong though fights back into the sights. And it's an interesting game here. NKT, they're a bit wary of committing towards B. That's why you see qqGOD advancing towards CT right now. Governor, though, has the showstopper in overtime. Teerapong! What was that? And now he has a showstopper of his own. Elusive, yes, on the footwork. Precision given here by NKT. And now Crws left all by his lonesome. What else can he even do here? Teerapong's just waiting for his final target. Sees the head of Crws already. Teerapong is feeling it after an incredible showing like that. Crws though with a fight back. Inside the smoke, he's being sprayed. Time running out, and Teerapong makes good work of it with 4. What a beautiful round for NKT.
You know, they do have some of those weird errors that we've seen throughout this entire tournament. We'll see how that goes. qqGOD, though, charges with the wrath of God, my goodness. He wants to end this already. Governor's out of the equation. Talon now running the opposite direction. It's only Laz holding this angle, holding the site. Double Astra Stars on A short, but no one to capitalize on it just yet. And he is waiting. Yep. Stop the plant if he can. He will be able to plant it without too much damage.
I mean, he did adjust his spike plant to be more out in the open. qqGOD though waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and he gets one of his own. It's 4v3 now. Here comes Teerapong yet again. And Talon, they might be in trouble here because Teerapong is on a rampage. He's just absolutely on fire here. And the showstopper flies by. JitboyS, the only one still standing. He's got his 3 for the round. Can he get them all? The answer is no. Teerapong delivers again. And NKT take the first map.
And JitboyS was already creating some waves there.
It does seem like NKT want to pivot towards B side, as you said. Upper though still position for Ban, who's now back on the controller role. Has to respect the Nebula though. NKT lobbing a snake fight too to keep him at bay. The spike is gonna get planted on down, but Teerapong qqGOD already find it fixed going in their favor. SoCoolSoDa also on board, and it's all NKT so far until JitboyS does break that silence. 4v2 though, frenzy shots connecting eventually. Everything left to JitboyS. Another desperate scenario. He gets the first, but there's still 3 targets. And not only that, Teerapong is coming up from upper. He wants to isolate the fight though. Versus Puma Love. It's easy pickings with the classic that close. And NKT, that's a pistol for them again.
Maybe this is also, you know, a tournament to maximize what Teerapong can bring out of the duelist role. That being said, though, Ban, it's a straight shot punish against qqGOD here. T-site will still get secured, but they do lose qqGOD in the process. Smoke starts to dissipate. There could be another throw on the snake bite. Not going to happen. The swing out. They're not fully blinded. And NKT not losing their nerve to actually go for the peak. They just reshuffle their util and will force Talon to push it into the C side.
Yeah, they get the 1-for-1 though, but still Talon with the advantage. Here comes SoCoolSoDa with a beautiful peek there. And now this leads to the Seekers being available. Notices though, that's only lenne onto the side. NKT, they want to get the catch onto lenne right here, right now, and Laz does so. Governor also falling to Teerapong. Teerapong with 2. And it's just tears to be shed for Talon as NKT win the bonus.
Governor has got the operator. Could go for a peek here on mid. They don't know that he's actually bought up the sniper yet. Laz could actually go for a swing, and that's going to be the collateral. They line up, and he skewers them to the ground.
That's just a beautiful shish kebab made here by Talon Esports. NKT will struggle without the Viper, especially. They have made their way towards the side, though. Teerapong, he's looking to take a play inside the smoke, but Governor sees it coming. 3 for Governor now. Ban also bringing a pick of his own. Governor looking for the shots, but Talon are there to help him out in that pinch. And Span, though, still under pressure. Painful is going to be right beside him, doing some damage. And Talon is scrambling to try and hold on to the A, but NKT haven't really committed. qqGOD, though, finally taking that first step. Ban and lenne answer back in time, so Talon with the advantage. Boom1Love, though, on the board. Lenny's still here. Lenne doing it all for now. He's got it 3, and that's big damage done. It's a 2v1. Talon, they have the showstopper available for Governor. There's a chance for Boom1Love to play into the site. Here goes the showstopper, but Boom1Love sees it coming. We're 1v1 now. Crws! He catches the swing, and Talon will take another one. They're still holding for the time being. Not pushing into those sidelines. Laz, oh no, the timing. It's getting dangerous.
Oh
Smoke's there
my
too.
God.
And Laz is actually going to try and hug
way,
that smoke and play in cover. It works out for now for Laz. Oh, and the timing. Laz, he's done such a good job. Laz gets a double kill from it. And NKT, the outmaneuver the expedition of Talon there.
What?
What?
That was just so out of pocket. Anyways, Laz has got the lockdown. He could bait out Crws and try to break it. Oh my god, Crws!
Oh, he has no idea what going on.
Oh, he gets to do some damage, but no, SoCoolSoDa finds him!
Lenne.
Is that gonna get tagged? No, it's not.
No. He gets out. And only the plant is down now. SoCoolSoDa low the HP. Lenne knows it's right there. Flashes meet! And SoCoolSoDa is the one who has that clear sideline. NKT, they take another one.
They're also cutting noise for a few seconds right now. And this kind of mixes up Talon Esports, to be honest, because again, when a regular team wouldn't be phased by this, but because of just how rapid the pace change is for NKT, again, Talon always kept guessing.
Yeah, and NKT, they're already on site. Silence down the battlefield. The Governor is able to at least cross those arms and catch one in the act. So 4v4 for the time being. B-side still a commit here from NKT, and Talon, they're a little bit bamboozled. They thought the transit was there to move into A. Now they're going to play towards upper here in a 4-stack. qqGOD gonna be that first contact. Sees one already. Does he expect more, though? Many bullets coming his way. And the disengage is called. Suddenly, Governor flying on high to the other side. Boom1Love gonna be in danger. Talon still fighting back here with the Viper Spit online now. They have the numbers in their favor. qqGOD also spotted out by Crws. And Talon has a chance now to just go for defuse here. Now the swarm for the stall, though. Utility buying time. Laz, he's looking for the opening. This might actually work out in Laz's favor. Teerapong getting banned. And here comes NKT at the nick of time. NKT, they get to 7 here. It'll be called NKT Fishermen whenever they ran the Astra. And it's always casting that net with the stars, with the nano swarms even from the Killjoy 2. Now we see qqGOD with a showstopper. While this happens, it's already NKT getting 2 for the price of 1. So 4v3 and back to B site we go. Laz planting pretty much the similar location. Ban on the other hand equalizes those odds. And here goes JitboyS getting a beautiful shot. Crws also fighting back. Everything left to SoCoolSoDa. Just needs to find these angles one by one. The smokes though come in duplicate, including the decay from the snake bite forces SoCoolSoDa out, and Talon keep it calm to get their 3rd round.
Sure, the nanoswarms are there, but there should at least be a clear path onto that C site.
Yeah, Seekers are gonna get traded though. Here we go now with the lockdown as well. And NKT, the last round of the attacking side, they're gonna go for the C site still. Using that time to play as safe as possible. And as you can notice, the showstoppers coming their way. Governor letting it rip. QQ somehow survives. But Governor brings the axe and chops the head
Another
of
knife.
QQ there. Talon Esports, they get the advantage now. NKT on the other hand, playing towards Rubble. Talon, he might have still the utility to work with here. Snakebite thrown. NKT looking to buy a little bit of time. Lenny already on DP's duty, gets halfway with it. Another
JitboyS.
snakebite. The poison cloud also into play. Talon now with a skirmish here. Last though fighting on back. 2v3 for the time being. Here comes Lenny on board as well. And Talon, can they get the defuse right here, right now? Poom One Love, he says no. Time is running out here for Talon. Players running out too, and Governor, he can't make it in time. Boom, One Love! The heart of NKT will beat still, and NKT, they clutch it at the end of the first half.
Cannot wait for it to be back on my store so I can get it.
Well, we'll see if the odds will be in your favor. Right now, Laz will make sure that he tempts fate with a push like that. Lenny, unprepared. Crws also cannot contend. And Laz, he still makes it dangerous for Governor before he's found. Poom One Love, though, classic shots connect. And NKT are just so sharp right now, hitting shot after shot.
Don't expect that to happen, right? But
Yep.
sometimes it
30
do,
seconds
sometimes it do. And that's going to be a big punish here. Talon Esports, they don't really have that much time anymore. So the pressure point here, or the opening here, is to actually just go to the B side. They're going so closely.
Oh.
Put One Love, bam! Soccer punch by Governor.
Yes.
Now they got a
Straight to
chance.
the face.
Okay, never mind. He's going to go vacuumed. All right, stunned. Not punished yet, though. Teerapong coming into the corner here. Governor almost takes him down. 2 versus 1.
Yeah, it's all left to Ban now here
Last
by
player
upper
standing.
SoCoolSoDa, though spotted.
Bro.
And Ban giving Talon such a good chance now to still win this.
Good win.
Teerapong, though, coming from the same angle. Ban, does he see it coming? The wide swing, it's not enough for Teerapong, and Ban with a 3K.
Nice, nice.
Bailout yet again from him. Talon still trying to see this rotating door will be able to give them the fortune that they would like. Trailblazer now gonna get broken. Paranoia into play as well. And still Teerapong's in the same position. Talon Esports causing so much noise towards A. They still have Boom One Love, stalling for time and catching out the players towards Link. So Talon, they
30
need to make a
seconds
decision
left.
fast here, Asarai. They're running out of time. And here we go again. Teerapong has left his position. A chance here for Talon to open things up. And there you have it, Ban. He gets the first, and into the side Talon goes.
SoCoolSoDa by himself. I think they thought that there was going to be a B push once again. QQ, though, make a little satchel swing. And this is perfect for Talon. They finally find their access in the trade. Still net positive for Talon as they have that one extra player lurking somewhere on mid link. Poom One Love trying to clear the corners here. And this JitboyS about to get that contact. What a flick! All right, he's not yet done. Waiting for Lenny to do some damage here. Lenny finds Laz, and it's all down to Poom One Love. Once again, can he react quickly enough? He has one left in the chamber. He's going to try to do this with a classic. Oh my god, one tap, one kill! He can't hit it as Lenny hits the clutch. 3K saves the round as well. How many is still up for debate here?
In trouble, my
Teerapong.
friend.
Oh my goodness, he is by himself. He's going to get cleared out here. He tried to go for the hero position and actually just blew up in his face.
Yeah, good flash there from Lenny especially. You
30
can see that
seconds
he's trying to put it to the edge. SoCoolSoDa though holding down the line by his lonesome. He might get detained here, but it'll take 2
This
down
guy's
with him
ballsy.
so far. But he's backed up, as you mentioned, kept alive actually by Poom One Love, providing
nice
cover. And
cover.
Poom One Love!
This is a genius
That's a
play.
beautiful bait play there from NKT. Seems like Poom
10
has
seconds
reeled in a
left.
good one. But 5 HP left, SoCoolSoDa still alive,
What a
still
lot!
fighting.
Oh
And he
my
gets
god,
more!
bro.
Oh my!
Damn.
NKT! They get away with it!
What is this? The longest standing is QQ as well as, I think, Laz? Anyways, there it is. 3 got an access to the back of the site. Paranoia flushes Laz back. He's going to have to wait for his teammate here. QQ has his nade. He could stop the plan, and there it is.
And they're stopping everything Talon's throwing their way. The Seeker's gonna be out though. And Lenny and JitboyS, they have to do everything now.
30
Smokes
seconds left.
still Be so critical for NKT to play from Talon. On the other hand, planting into safe. Now the
Spike
Nebula
planted.
is gonna be gone. NKT with clear sightlines to work with, but JitboyS a big frag onto QQ. Trailblazer though in
One
play,
enemy
the stun,
remaining.
buying time, but Lenny's all alone. Lenny's on an island, and can he keep it cool? The flash is into play.
Oh my,
5 bullets
oh
left
my.
for SoCoolSoDa, but 2 members in front of Lenny. He can't handle them both. NKT, they're doing it here, Asarai. It's series point. No, it's championship point for NKT. But NKT, they're so prepped for this. 3 are stacked on up. SoCoolSoDa also watching out for anyone coming in from the staircase. But now he leaves it for the time being. Lockdown's gonna be the call. Should stave off Talon, who will just be backing on away over onto B. There's still a target. There's still someone around. Teerapong, he does decide to back on away for the time being. Talon now with the plant, and the Trailblazer should know what's going on soon.
This is where Talon usually gets a lot of value once they plant it on safe. Usually they're able to, again, punish the incoming aggression from NKT. This time, Lenny will actually get caught because of the assist that SoCoolSoDa has. Crws finds one. Banu is going to be ripping it up with the Guardian. Very realistic here from Talon. Only QQ remaining with the operator. That wall separates him from the other two. Already placing another farther position for him to make it difficult.
Yeah, and there's no way in that situation. Talon take advantage, actually. Interesting enough, we got Talon here. Playing it as quiet as possible. You have Laz holding on to C as well. Ban. He set up the Sox screen, but does he dare peek into this? Laz has the bend. And that's beautiful control for Laz. A big pick now for NKT to begin
30
with.
seconds left.
Governor. The operator going to be difficult to utilize on the entry, but he
Okay,
does hit
Governor.
the shot on the SoCoolSoDa.
Oh my
Here we
goodness,
go with the
that's
satchel in, but Teerapong is ready to receive. NKT, they're just waiting for Talon to come to their doorstep. Talon, on the other hand, back to B. They will go, but Laz is nearby.
Spike
Should have heard
planted.
that plant, courtesy of Crws. Waiting now for the smoke perhaps to dissipate.
JitboyS,
JitboyS finding Poom
Rivet Ray.
in response. And Laz is the one stuck in the pinch here.
Oh my god.
He wants to clear things out for his team's benefit. JitboyS, does he expect this one to come his
Nice
way?
clear.
Apparently not. And even here, QQ fighting,
What's going on?
satcheling, trying to escape Lenny's
One
wrath.
Did he
enemy
too?
remaining.
It's 2v2. Teerapong gives the advantage back here to NKT. It's all left to Crws, and Talon is sent packing. NKT are your champions. They sweep Talon in the grand finals. And what a moment to be remembered for NKT. What an accomplishment. And what big names they took down on their path to victory.
Off-season tournaments, whether it was the qualifiers or the main events, they've been grinding hard. And of course, there you go. Lifted up the title, lifted up the cup, and they deserve this hard-fought win.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my new channel. Until next time.